Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is going to be all about how to turn your followers into customers. If you're new to this channel, I am a serial entrepreneur and YouTuber. I empower people through entrepreneurship. There's tons of videos in my business playlist just going over different business insights, as well as on my podcast where I have other entrepreneurs interviewed, going over some tips and experiences that may help. So I really want to focus on how you can turn your followers into paying customers today. If you are interested in this video and videos like this, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoy the content. And also please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell. We'd love to have you a part of this entrepreneurial community. First point in this video is going to be attracting the right followers. So often we get caught up in the numbers. We get caught up in how many likes we're getting, how many subscribers we have, how many followers we have on Instagram. Subscribers and followers, they do matter. They do have an impact. For example, with YouTube, YouTube has a monetization threshold where you have to have a certain amount of subscribers in order to get monetized. And then also it does help the search engine optimization based on how many people interact with your video, like click the like button and leave comments. And also on Instagram, it does make your presence look a lot more reputable, having more likes and engagement under your post. And so I'm not negating the fact that followers and interaction with your page matters, but I am saying that, to be truthfully honest, followers do not equal customers. You can have a page with so many followers and engagement and really little sales. And I learned that when I started doing business consultations and mentoring. I'm also a Shopify partner, so I would log into Shopify accounts when I was doing mentoring and different business consultations, and I would take a look at their analytics, and I would notice that, wow, like this person has a great online presence, their website looks great, their Instagram page has a lot of followers, they're getting a lot of shares on their Facebook. What's going on? Why aren't they getting any orders? People can follow you for inspiration over actually wanting what you have to offer. People can follow you for entertainment over actually wanting or taking value or being interested in any of the products or services that you offer. So it's really important to make sure that you have your goal at hand before you start your business. What is your goal? Is your goal to be entertaining but not to sell products and services? Is your goal to grab your niche audience's attention and build a relationship with them so that you can continue offering value through your services and products? Like, what is your goal? And then you have to make sure that you create a plan that's going to continuously lead you to that goal. So for me, for an example, I've never been the most entertaining YouTuber or social media, social media person. I have always talked about services and products that I offer because I really enjoy empowering people through entrepreneurship. And so, for example, I do offer drop shipping for those interested in starting their hair business. It's just a way to get into the hair industry without having to purchase so much hair in bulk. And then being able to grow your business to a point where you're able to purchase in bulk where the bigger profit lies. I actually created a whole ebook on it. And so what I do with my posts is I talk about services and products that I offer. I talk about different experiences. Getting to know my audience, I realized that a lot of my audience were very similar to me. They wanted to start their own hair business. They wanted to wear the hair extensions, and they wanted to create financial freedom and also have more flexibility in their schedule. So that led me to create different programs and different content around that. So my first tip would be, number one, figure out what you're on social media for. You can be on social media getting engagement and just being entertaining and not really providing any value. So make sure that you're providing value if you are interested in selling products and services, meaning your post should have information around products and services that can provide value to your audience. Now, you may be asking yourself, how do I know what's going to provide what's going to provide value for my audience? That's a great question. The way that you figure that out is by building relationships with your audience, figuring out who exactly your audience is, who's on your page, who's liking these posts, who's interacting with comments and engaging with comments under your posts, what type of posts are they engaging with? And then There are going to be some test runs, figuring out exactly what your audience is interested in. There's polls that you can do. There's different questions that you can post and ask. There's engaging under your comment section with the conversation and just kind of getting a feel and getting to know who your target audience actually is at this point. Who is really focused on what you're doing and what you're posting, and what do they enjoy? Okay, that's going to be the best way to start building relationships, having conversations, and being able to create tailored posts based on your audience. The next thing that I want to go over is showing up consistently. I talk about this in so many videos because it's so important to running any business. You'll be surprised how many people that I mentor, how many business consultations I've had where people have said, hey, I'm not getting any more traction on my website. No one's going to my Instagram anymore. It seems like everything just fell off. And then I go to their posts and they haven't posted in like 3 months. If you want consistency with your business, you're going to have to lead by example, meaning you're going to have to be that consistent force, that consistent person showing up for your business. Sometimes you don't want to, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to show your face on camera. If that's you, I resonate with you because I felt the same way. And sometimes I feel the same way. I don't want to record a video every day, but I do it. And I recorded a video the other day going over how I was able to get over some of my fears of recording myself on YouTube and for different social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. If you're interested in some tips on how to get over and really overcome your fear of recording and start recording more frequently, be sure to check out the video. I'll link it down below this one. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take consistency. People may not care too much if you're consistent when they're following you for entertainment, because there's so much entertainment on social media. They may not care. I mean, I'm not going to say that. How do I want to say this? People may not care either way, okay? Because there's so many people on social media. So if you're not posting something and someone wants to know about a certain topic, a lot of times they're going to find someone else talking about that topic. And you, not saying you don't want that to happen, but you don't want to be forgotten. And so you want to make sure that you're showing up and that you're staying consistent for, if nothing else, the search engine. You want to be so searchable. You want people to be able to type in what you're talking about or offering and pop up. And then also, like I said before, you want to build those relationships. So many people try to go into business without the relationship aspect. And although there's good action steps that you can take that don't require relationship building, like just posting or just clicking the like button, but most of your business is going to come from people that feel comfortable purchasing from your brand, whether that be from testimonials, whether that be from direct engagement with you or your customer service team, whether that be based on different posts and how your posts, the vibe of your post is, whether that be how your company is responding back to different posts. Are they liking comments? Do they acknowledge people that are supporting them? All of that's going to be taken into consideration. So relationship, your reputation in business, all of that is going to be a factor in how you're going to get people that are just on your Instagram page or on your Facebook page to actual customers. People want to know that they're going to be valued. They want to know that you're legitimate. They want to know that you care. They want to know that you're consistent. And they want to know that what you have to offer is worth them investing in. So another thing that you can do to convert your followers into customers is have a clean description in your bio, going over what you offer and where people can get it. You'll be surprised how many businesses are selling products and I am interested in buying, but I don't know where to go. There's no link in their Instagram bio. There's no links on their posts. I don't know where to go to get this product. I sometimes don't feel like DMing. Sometimes I do DM and don't get a response back. But that's a quick fix. You know, can people find you? Do people know what you offer? Because sometimes people may not even know you have a business because it's nowhere to be posted. There's no link to your website. And you don't necessarily have to have a website to sell products and services. But there should be a call to action somewhere. You're posting all of the products that you offer, services that you offer, but there's no links. There's no directions. There's nothing. So make sure that people know where to go to get what it is you're offering. Another thing that can really help convert followers into customers is sharing your story. Talk about what motivated you to get started with selling whatever you're selling. Talk about some of the obstacles that you've overcome. Talk about some of the support and good feedback that you've received. Talk about how you've grown. Talk about what's coming in the future, what people can expect and look forward to. So that's also going to build the connection and relationship piece that I've been talking about in this video that's so important to the health of your business. Share what you have, share your why, share your passion about your business. It's very contagious. It is very contagious. The next thing, and I guess I'll wrap it up here, that I want to talk about is making sure that you are following up with your DMs, with your text messages. If you have an online chat on your website, down below, if you're using like YouTube, like looking at your comments, so down below your video, just seeing who responded back and starting conversations. We're so quick so many days just to click the love button and like on comments instead of actually engaging. And there's been some conversations that I've started through comments on my channel that have led to sales. And the same with Instagram. So instead of being quick to heart, you can always heart the comment, but also look for a way to continue the conversation there. Look for the way to start a conversation. Look for the way to be a resource and answer questions that people may have in the comments instead of waiting for others to answer. I know it may be challenging. You may be working at the time, or you may be doing some other things, and it may seem like it's easiest, and it may be easiest and fastest just to click the like button, but I'm challenging everyone to slow down clicking the like button and actually read before you just click love or like, and see if you can reply. Like, challenge yourself to reply back and start a conversation, because most of my orders have been from people that I have engaged with. And even people that have come on my website, I'm following up with them. I'm reaching out to abandoned carts. I'm reaching out to people that have asked questions through my chat bot. And I'm trying to find a way where I can connect with them and answer their questions and be their support and be more than just entertainment or even just more than information. I want to make sure that I am able to provide value. So once you find creative ways to not only be entertaining, not only be informative, but create relationships where you provide value, that's going to help tremendously in converting your followers into customers. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, or if you'd like a part 2 going over specific examples, like actually seeing me respond back, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to create a video like that. But leave it down below. I'm more than happy to help. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.